Welcome to my Pretend Pastry Kitchen. I'm Emma, and today I'll be showing you how to make homemade jam and 3 different nearly gourmet toast recipes to use it up. I made 3 different jam flavors: strawberry raspberry, blueberry, and fig. And to pair with all of these, I did peanut butter with the strawberry raspberry and chia seeds, lemon curd with the blueberry, which is another video on my channel, check it out right there, and ricotta with the fig and honey. Let me show you how to make it. First, we'll chop up 500 grams of berries. Now we're going to add our 500 grams of berries to a small saucepan along with 450 grams of granulated sugar and 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. I'm going to freshly squeeze mine. The acidity of the lemon juice cuts through all of this sugar, making the perfect balance of not too sweet. Now we're going to turn our stovetop onto low heat, and we'll cook our mixture for about 5 to 8 minutes until all the sugar is dissolved, and then we'll turn the heat up to medium and simmer it for another 5 to 8 minutes. Make sure to stir constantly with a wooden spoon while your sugar is dissolving, that way you don't burn the sugar or yourself. If you want a smoother jam without the big chunks of strawberries and raspberries, then it's at this point you can take the jam off of the stovetop and use an immersion blender to make it nice and smooth, and then place it back on the stovetop right before it's jellified. Same with if you're going to remove the seeds, you would want to strain it now before it thickens up a lot, and then return it to the heat to thicken it up. So when your jam starts to boil, the bubbles will be very large, but they'll gradually decrease in size. And once the bubbles are pretty small, I have a frozen spoon right here. I'm just going to drip some of this onto the frozen spoon and let it sit. This will instantly cool it so that we can test the texture of it. See, it's a little bit jammy, but not quite done yet. So once your jam is your desired texture, take it off the heat, allow it to cool for a couple of minutes, and then transfer it to a jar, and then it's ready to use. Making the blueberry jam is going to be the exact same process as the strawberry raspberry jam. We're going to add 500 grams of berries, 450 grams of granulated sugar, and 2 tablespoons of lemon juice to a small saucepan. Cook it on low until the sugar dissolves, stirring constantly for about 5 to 8 minutes. Then turn up the heat, bring it to a boil, and then lower the heat a little bit so that it's simmering but not boiling over, and stir occasionally while that's simmering for 5 to 8 minutes until it's your desired gel texture. Making the fig jam will be a slightly different process. I'm using dried figlets. So we're going to add all of our ingredients to a small saucepan still. We're going to take it over to our stove top and bring it to a boil, then lower the heat so that it simmers for 10 minutes. Then I'm going to take the saucepan off of the heat, use an immersion blender to smooth out the chunks from the figs, and then put it back on the heat for 5 to 10 minutes until it's the correct texture of gel. So we're going to need 8 ounces of dried figs, 1 cup of sugar, 1 1/3 cup of water, 1 teaspoon of lemon juice, and 1/3 cup of balsamic vinegar. Make sure to allow your mixture to cool before you blend it with the immersion blender for about a minute, and be super careful so that you don't splash yourself with boiling hot jam. Our fig jam is done. To use up our strawberry raspberry jam, I'm going to be making a peanut butter, jam, and chia seed toast. And to make it look even fancier, I'm going to be doing alternating little stripes of the peanut butter and the strawberry raspberry jam. I'll use these little spatulas, but you can just use a regular knife, the back of a spoon, something like that. Lastly, we'll sprinkle some chia seeds over the top. And here's one way to use your strawberry raspberry jam. The next toast we'll be making is with our blueberry jam, and it's blueberry jam with homemade lemon curd. That's actually another video on my channel. Check it out right there. And while you're at it, this is homemade artisan bread. Also have that video on my channel. Check it out right there. All right, let me show you how to make this. We're just going to spread it evenly over the top, and the flavors themselves are going to speak for it. The fig jam pairs well with ricotta and honey, so I'm going to start with a layer of ricotta cheese on our toast, and then a layer of the fig jam, and then a nice drizzle of honey across the top. And here are all of our finished jams and nearly gourmet toasts. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know if you try out any of these recipes and what you think of them. Please like and subscribe for more of my content. Comment down below what you want to see next. I can't wait to bake with you again. Bye!